All right, look, normally what we do on the Monday morning gospel is we grab one of the Psalms, we find the gospel in it, and then we take some application from it, all after we read it, and then we go and start our work weeks or whatever our Mondays look like with that in mind. But instead of starting out by reading this, I want to end by reading it because I want you to hear something specific and then carry that into your work week with you. David wrote Psalm 29. In order to just talk about what God is like. He's not like anything that we've seen in the world. And so much of what you're going to see here is about the voice of God. Now, the cool thing about this is that we get to hear the voice of God, right? He's revealed himself to us. He has told us not just who he is, but he's actually told us his name, and he's told us what he's like. We get to see the effect of his work in the world, right? So we're going to go into our work week knowing who God is, what his name is even, and what happens when he talks. When he talks, stuff comes into creation. When he talks, bad stuff gets destroyed. Dead people get made alive. Stuff like that. Like the voice of God is a big deal. And I'm going to read this in a specific way here. I'm going to use the name of God, which we pronounce typically as Yahweh. And this is the divinely revealed name. And in your English translations, it just says the Lord, right? It's like Lord, L-O-R-D, all caps. But that translates this divine name Yahweh. And David makes a big deal about his name here, so I'm going to read his name out because the gospel is that even though we were enemies of God, we now get to be on a first name basis with him. So for a long time, people wouldn't even pronounce, and many people in the Jewish community still don't pronounce this name of God because it's holy, right? It's to be revered. And so with the reverence that is appropriate for this holy name for a holy God, we're going to read this like David wrote it. All right? Psalm 29, a psalm of David. Ascribe to Yahweh, O sons of the Almighty. Ascribe to Yahweh glory and strength. Ascribe to Yahweh the glory due his name. Worship Yahweh in holy array. The voice of Yahweh is upon the waters. The God of glory thunders. Yahweh is over many waters. The voice of Yahweh is powerful. The voice of Yahweh is majestic. The voice of Yahweh breaks the cedars. Yes, Yahweh breaks in pieces the cedars of Lebanon. He makes Lebanon skip like a calf and Sirion like a young wild ox. The voice of Yahweh hews out flames of fire. The voice of Yahweh shakes the wilderness. Yahweh shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of Yahweh makes the deer to calf and strips the forests bare. And in his temple, everything says glory. Yahweh sat as king at the flood. Yes, Yahweh sits as king forever. Yahweh will give strength to his people. Yahweh will bless his people with peace. Go into your week knowing that.